do you think you're different from your sister Jill?
I'm very different than Jill. My mother likes to say we're two sides of a coin, and together we're unbeatable, but we're very different. We have essentially different temperaments. Jill is very attention deficit. She really can't sit still. She really can't focus. She is perfect for this multitasking age that we live in. If it wasn't for her iPhone and all the different things that you can do to distract you, she would be otherwise distracted but not as efficient. She's able to be efficient and distracted at the same time. I'm a different girl. And we kid about each other. Jill is superficial, a little bit shallow about things. She would laugh about it. She would admit it. It's true. She's also interested in things that I'm not that interested in.
And she puts herself out there.
Totally.
More than most.
Totally.
Having been on TV for so long. They were just picked up, the Housewives?
I believe so, yes.
Okay,
we're going to start filming in another few weeks, and I'll be a little bit more part of it because of the book.
Okay.
But I would say I'm deeper. I would say I stand back and look at something before running in with an opinion. We have different temperaments. We have different natures. We do. We have a lot of the same core values, but we have different natures.
Well, that's nice.
Yes.
How do your children get along?
Allie and Joanna, well, they were raised to be like sisters because neither one has a sister. I wish they were closer right now. Well, I mean, they are 5 months apart, but each is immersed in their own adolescent life.
Right.
And it's not a stage right now lending itself to be that close. I'm hoping as they get older they will reconnect and be really close because we tell them all the time that they only have each other.
Right.
We tell them every day.
I tell my children.
And I tell my son and daughter that too. Yeah. But I also say it to Joanna about Allie because, you know, I really feel that Allie needs to have a sister like Joanna in her life.
What do your kids want to be when they grow up? Well, one is already.
Joanna is fairly accomplished as a young woman. She just finished a program. It's a pre-EMT program called an MRT. It's the same level of life-saving skills as the firefighters have.
Wow.
And she's only turned 16. And next year she'll be a full-fledged EMT. She's starting on the ambulance in a few weeks in Westport. She's also a certified lifeguard. She teaches swimming, CPR. I mean, she's like a lifesaver. And she's fearless, which I never was. She spent last summer in Alaska for 40 days and 40 nights with a backpack of 40 pounds and 15 young people and 2 adults. And the average temperature was 46 degrees.
Now, do you think she's become who she is because of the sort of modeling or the mentoring that you've done over the years?
Well, when you were pregnant, did somebody ever come up to you and say, if you don't take the credit, you don't have to take the blame?
No.
Well, that's the way I look at mothering. I don't take the credit. I try not to take the blame.
There you go.
I think she was born who she is. I mean, I'm happy if I'm a guide and a mentor. I love her. And she feels the love every single day. And if love can do that, great. But I know that it's not so much about love. She was born with a certain character and fearlessness. She's going to be who she is in this world.
You have good genes in your family.
I have to spit a few times now. I got to spit and say poo-poo. Yeah, I mean, have you heard about the longevity genes?
Talk to me.
Did Jill talk to you about that?
No.
Our grandma Helen was born in 1899 and she died in 2005 at 106 and a half.
106 and a half.
And she came through Ellis Island. She never lived in a nursing home. Wow. She had all her own teeth when she died. She read without glasses.
So you have a lot of years ahead of you.
And you know, we want to know something, Brady? This is funny. I really felt that when I went into radio in my 40s that I had a whole bigger second half than my first half. I mean, God has to grant us all the years, right? We don't know. But I did feel that way. My other grandmother lived well into her 90s. I mean, and poo-poo, my parents, thank God, are in good health and good mental health.
Any last pearls of wisdom for our Butterfly members?
Well, I would say to the Butterfly members who are thinking about making a change that you shouldn't swallow it all in one gulp. Make one little tiny change. Just one. That's all you need to do. Just start with one. And then after you've gotten used to the one, you'll make another one. But don't try and make the big changes if you feel overwhelmed by big changes in life like I do. Try and make one little change, and from that will grow strength and confidence and security to make another little change.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Thank you.